The opinions expressed on the radio program by the host, co-hosts, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of Genesis Radio, www.genesisradio.com, Genesis Radio's owners, management, or affiliates.
Good evening and welcome to GenesisRadio.com. My name is Kendall Stevenson and I'm the host of the Empowerment Show. Of course, my wonderful co-host, Shaquana Terry. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
We always start the show off by being grateful for something, and I've had the pleasure of being able to sit in this chair and get a chance to meet some wonderful and outstanding people, some real pillars of the community, people that have getting their hands dirty, if you want to say. They really do the work, and I like to say I'm very proud of them. So that's what I'm grateful for today. Anything?
You know, I'm always grateful to be here, but also grateful for life, love, happiness, all of that good stuff, everything in between.
Mr. Fabian, how are you this evening?
I am fantastic. Thank you, Kendall, for having me on your show.
And we are very, very, very pleased to have you on the show. The name of your organization, Humanity,
is Monroe County Habitat for Humanity.
Habitat for Humanity. And your organization consists of and does what?
So we do we do a number of different things.
Mm-hmm.
We do home preservation, which if someone's home isn't healthy or safe to live in here in Monroe County, and they're eligible, we will fix that up. The way we do that is the homeowner does pay for materials, but we pay for it all up front, and then they pay us back 0 interest over 5 years. And then most of the work is provided by volunteers, so that really helps cut down on the cost. So that's our home preservation program. That's mostly what we do. We try to do 30 homes in a year.
Wow.
And we're at an exciting time here in Monroe County. So we're strictly in Monroe County. We're an affiliate of Habitat for Humanity International, which is an international nonprofit. In the United States, there's 1,400 affiliates. We are one of them, strictly here in Monroe County, so we help those in Monroe County. And then we also have a home preservation, home partnership program, where we'll partner up with struggling renters to put them in a home. And the homeowner does need to put in what we call sweat equity, where they have to volunteer. Each adult has to volunteer 250 hours. And ultimately, we will get them in a home for a 0 interest mortgage over 30 years. So we just had a family that we partnered up in South Stroudsburg. They were paying $1,250 a month in rent, and now with their mortgage, taxes, and fees, they're paying $800 a month in mortgage to own their own home, a thing that they never would have been able to do.
That's fantastic.
Before. So right now we're currently not accepting applications for that partnership program because we don't have any homes to partner with. But we have some exciting things coming in the next couple of months that will allow us to do that. And I'll be talking about more of that later in the show.
How about the Restore program?
So yeah, I'm going to be talking about this Restore in a little while. I do need to give 2 shout outs if that's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
All right. So first shout out is to Suzanne Young Mercer, who is board of directors secretary. She's the one that hooked me up, got me on this show, so I need to thank her for that. And then the ever popular Yvette Keep, who is our administrative assistant. She just started recently, and she's been fantastic. So I needed to give her a shout out because I know that both of them are listening to the show.
And that's the one who answers the phone.
Yes, yeah, she's our front person. So when you call Habitat or walk in our door, you're going to run into.
She has a fantastic speaking voice.
Yeah, and she's so bubbly, and she's been getting us volunteers left and right. She's doing a fantastic job. Mm-hmm. We're absolutely blessed to have her on our team.
Yeah, she's a blessing anywhere she goes. I know her personally, And she's the one that told me about the volunteers that were needed for the restore.
Okay.
So she's been texting. She is relentless, that one, but she gets the job done.
Yes,
And
she
we love her all the more.
Yep.
For it.
Yeah, we do. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
She actually brought soup into the office today, so she's a good cook too.
Yeah.
So how about that?
One of the big questions: the new place in Stroudsburg, is it open yet? Or?
All right. So everyone's chomping at the bit here, wondering when we're open. So our offices, we did just move our office and stores down here to East Stroudsburg, so it makes it more convenient for most of the people in the county. So our offices are located at 2610 Milford Road, which is the old Weiss and Marshalls Creek, if you're familiar with that area. Our offices are on the second floor in Suite 12, so that's where you can come visit Yvette and myself. But then we're opening up a brand new restore. We were supposed to open up months ago, so we're a little behind on that, but it's going to be great when we finally do open. The restore is a Habitat brand of stores where we will sell, it's a thrift store, but we sell new and gently used items. We're not selling clothes or knickknacks or things like that, but we're selling furniture. We're selling brand new things in the box. The company Lowe's has donated over $1 million worth of brand new merchandise just to our affiliate.
Awesome.
That's
So we have a lot of great outdoor furniture. Now, when is it opening? Is the big question.
Ding, ding, ding.
So we're having a controlled opening July 11th. We're going to do a little fun thing online. So we have two Facebook pages. So I encourage you to hook up. We have Monroe County Habitat for Humanity. So that talks about our home preservation program and things like that. But we just started a Monroe County Habitat for Humanity Restore Facebook page. So this is where you get all the information on the restore. We are starting to sell things online. And one thing I want to make the point of before I forget is that unlike other thrift stores, any money that you buy things at our restore in Monroe County, that money stays in Monroe County. It will help to build homes and repair homes for your neighbors. So that's what's so important, that all of that money, it doesn't go anywhere else. It stays right in Monroe County to help your neighbors.
And that's included donated money as well.
Yes, it is. Yep. In fact, we have to raise all of our own funds. We don't get any money from Habitat International at the moment. We actually pay them a franchise fee to use the name.
Wow.
So we have to raise all of our own money internally. So it's the wonderful people in the community that help us to fund that. So back to the opening, because we kind of skipped over that. So look online on our Restore Facebook page. On July 11th, a couple days before, we're going to run this contest. That if you like and share our post on Facebook, you'll be entered into a contest to win one of 5 golden tickets, kind of like Willy Wonka. And so you'll be only one of 5 people allowed in the store at that time. It'll be a controlled opening for us that we can test all of our systems. But then you get you'll have that special thing that you'll be only one of 5 people in the store at a time. We're doing that July 11th, and so that'll be a contest we're running online. So keep an eye on that. That's why you want to like our Facebook page. And then will be open to the public July 12th. Our general hours, starting from that, right now we're going to be only open 3 days a week. It will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Thursday and Friday will be 10 to 6, and Saturday will be 10 to 5. So July 12th is the day you're looking for open to the public. We'll have our grand opening probably closer to the fall. And that'll be a big party, but we'll be open to the public. Come get some great bargains. We have some incredible donations from not only contractors and Lowe's, but we take donations from anybody. So we have appliances, furniture, paint. We have brand new paint that's coming in, which will be at least $5 a gallon cheaper than Lowe's or Home Depot. So you get to save some money and help your neighbors live in safe and decent homes.
Do you get involved with any of the other organizations they have around, like let's say Crossroads or Family Promise?
So it's funny that you should ask that. I actually just met with the executive director of Family Promise last week, and I'm trying to meet now that because I've just been named the executive director recently. So I've been trying to meet all of the other executive directors because Habitat is big about collaboration. We want to collaborate with as many groups as possible because one of my favorite quotes is life is a team sport. And we can't do it in a bubble. We need to work with other organizations. And by doing that, you can do more than you can do just by yourself. So yeah, any organization that wants to collaborate with us, please give me a call. Our phone number is 570-216-4390, or our website is habitatnc.com for Monroe County, habitatnc.com. But we're always looking to collaborate. We're always looking for volunteers. So that's huge. We always need lots of volunteers, especially with this restore opening up.
That was your question. Right?
This store is 12,500 square feet of retail space. So we're going to need some volunteers to help us out, keep the store running, and on our work projects as well. We're always looking for volunteers and for retired contractors to be a site supervisor to oversee some of these projects to repair homes.
So if a person wanted to be a volunteer, where would I go? Who would I call?
Great question. So call our office or go to our website. We have on our website, we have a place where you can, how to volunteer, and you sign up. We have a volunteer coordinator, Ken Hatt, who will arrange a volunteer onboarding, which is maybe a half hour, 40-minute program to introduce you to our program. So you're familiar with Habitat. You'll get a free Habitat t-shirt, and we'll then get you on the schedule to volunteer with us on one of either our work projects or in the restore.
So you're here, but you've been other places to help out, to like internationally across the world.
Yes. So how I ended up with Habitat, I love the idea of Habitat. It's helping others is so important, and I ended up here I worked in ministry for 23 years, and through that, I started two nonprofits with my wife, Joan, and with a couple in El Salvador. And so we started a nonprofit called One Project at a Time, which is a 501c3, and we do humanitarian aid in developing countries. So we've done a lot of work in Central America. So we would take groups of teens, like we took a group of teens from Notre Dame High School and Strasbourg High School down, and we'd build two homes in El Salvador for two families in need. And we do that all within a week. These aren't fancy homes, but they're going from plastic and cardboard to sheet metal homes that they can actually lock their doors. So we built 16 homes down there. One of the other things that we've done is we have these water filters from Sawyer. The Red Cross uses them as well in the UN. They hook them up to a bucket. They're very inexpensive, and they will purify up to 1 million gallons of water.
Wow.
So that can affect an entire community of having clean water, that they're not getting sick. So we have a number of different churches in the area that partner with us, that head over to Africa to distribute these water filters for us. So if you know of anyone taking mission trips, hook me up, and we'll hook you up with some water filters.
Seems like they need to take a trip up to Flint, Michigan, isn't it?
Well, that too, yeah.
Because I think they need some water filters.
Certainly help them.
When we were off mic, you were talking about a trip that you had taken.
Okay.
To Morocco, was it?
Cameroon. So
Cameroon.
With our organization, we had to put the trips on hold down to Central America because of the gang violence was getting a little too bad down there, and we wanted to keep our groups safe. And then COVID hit, so we started building a medical clinic in Cameroon, in Douala, Cameroon, which is the largest city in Cameroon, in Western Africa. And so we did take it. I took my youngest son, John, there for a trip to check on the progress of the building and things like that. And what a beautiful country and incredible people. It's great to see that we're helping serve a community that was underserved of over 435,000 people.
Wow.
That needed medical care, and we were able to help that through our organization.
That's outstanding. So you became king there.
So yeah, they were nice enough. They're an incredible group of people that we were connected with, and they did make me an honorary king in the village of Bacham. So I have a picture online. I'll try to share with everybody. But
You should bow.
that's not necessary. Not necessary at all. But what an honor it was to have that. But that has kind of brought me around to where I am now as the executive director of Monroe County Habitat for Humanity. All those things helped build up to where we are now because we're expanding. A year ago today, we had 2 employees, and in the next 2 weeks, we're going to be up to 13 part-time and full-time employees, plus hundreds of volunteers. We're really excited about it. To get the store finally all set and ready to go for the July 12th opening. The last week of June, we have 115 volunteers from Sanofi Pasture that are going to come down and help. They're not all at once, not the same day. They wanted it all the same day. But I have it spread out over 4 days. So they're going to get the store nice and ready to go. So we'll be ready for that July 12th opening.
I tell you, Habitat for Humanity, I've volunteered with them numerous times in the Lackawanna County area as well as the Lehigh Valley area. Through my company, and they are amazing, and it's so rewarding to see the families that you're building the homes with, because they're sometimes on site helping you through everything, and it's nice to meet them, and we're saying, oh my gosh, I'm putting this wall up for this family here, or but it's hard work. I'll tell you that much. It's hard work. I think I was on the saw. I learned a lot. I learned a lot, but it definitely is something that is rewarding because you're able to help people. Now, you said that in this new store, it's about 12,500 square feet. Correct. About how many volunteers do you need in order to have a successful day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or successful opening?
So between taking in donations, having it priced, having it sorted, dealing with the customers, ideally at least 10, a minimum of 10 every hour of every day. So if you can only work, 4 hours, that's fine too. We'll split it up over, different shifts and things. And if you can only work 1 day a week or half a day a week, that's okay too. Every little bit helps. We're hoping to get a consistent team of volunteers. We're already seeing that. Today we had our first, what was it today? But this week, our first volunteer from RSVP, Retired Senior Volunteer Program. Neil Gallagher does a great job over there. So we're hoping to get more volunteers from there. Because they're a fantastic organization as well. Again, it's about collaboration, being able to create more than what you can do by yourself.
And you have quite a bit of partnerships, though. You still like Lowe's, so do they actually donate the materials?
Yes. So oddly enough, up in Tobyhanna is NFI Industries, which happens to be the logistics for Lowe's up here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So they reached out to us about 2.5 years ago, and we weren't really prepared for it because they're like, oh yeah, we'll take a donation, and it turns out it was 3.5 tractor trailers full of brand new merchandise. It was great, and that kind of got the ball rolling that I think we can do this restore, and the board of directors came on board to push through it, and we have such a great board of directors. And I'm not just kissing up to them because they're my boss, but maybe I am.
When you're good, you're good.
Just a little bit, right?
But no, they are so active and have been such an assistance getting this program going, and it's so exciting to see how we're going to be building in the next couple of years. We're hoping to do more rehabs. We're hoping to get some property that we can build on. Because housing here in Monroe County is so hard. Yeah. It's such a struggle with the short-term rentals coming in and buying up all the properties, sending the housing prices through the roof, and the taxes are so high, and raising and getting higher. So housing is a real problem here for those in need in Monroe County, and we really need to service them better. We have a responsibility to do that.
So the homes and the homes that you build, Are they affordable housing or just?
Yeah, so in some places, Habitat does build from scratch. We're not there yet, but I think with the restore in the next couple of years, we will be. We'll take a home that needs to be rehabbed, that kind of needs to be gutted and redone from the inside, and then we'll put them again. We partnered up with that one family, and it's $800 a month for their mortgage. So yeah, it's going to be an affordable mortgage because that's zero interest.
And did you say that? I don't know. I just want to make sure. I believe you said that you're not doing the rehabs right now, or you stopped doing them.
We don't have any homes to rehab at the moment,
okay.
so that program is on hold. But with the restore, we're planning to be doing this in the future, and there's some other organizations that we can now collaborate with that we should be able to get some homes as we move forward. It's really an exciting time with besides the restore, these different collaborations that we're working on, and it's a great time. It's a great time to volunteer with us because we're really building on something great. And if you volunteer in the restore, you actually you get to preview the material ahead of time. What's for sale, and you get a 10% discount being a volunteer for us at the restore. So,
how about military people? Did they get a discount as well?
They get a 10% discount.
That's outstanding. How do you? This is what I notice. You have a lot of passion, and you're very passionate about this program. Where did all this passion come from?
It's just about seeing the face of God in other people. That we have to do that. We have to realize that life is a team sport, that we all need to help each other. And Habitat's not a hand up, it's a hand out. It's a hand up, not a handout. So, it's not about giving things out, it's about working together, partnering with these homeowners, like you said, side by side with them, and getting to meet them. And it's so important because we all need help in one way or another, and it's important that we reach out to help each other. I've been blessed to be put in this position, and it's the best thing ever. I'm so thrilled to be in this position and to see the help in other people. So, if I could, I'd like to share my favorite story.
That's what I want to hear.
All right. So my favorite story is the starfish story, and anyone that knows me has probably heard it 100 times. But and it goes like this: this cynical old man is walking down the beach and sees thousands of starfish washed up on the beach as the tide is headed out, and he comes across this little boy who's tossing the starfish back into the surf, and he walks up to him and goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Sir, I'm saving these starfish. They've washed up on the beach and the tide is headed out." And he looks down at him and scoffs and says, "Son, there are thousands of starfish and only one of you. How can you possibly make a difference?" And without looking up, he gently picks up another starfish, gently tosses it back into the surf, looks up and says, "I made a difference to that one."
There you go.
And that's what we're about. We can't help everybody, but the people that we do help, we make a profound impact on.
Yeah. It's if we can just reach just one, you've made an impact. You've made a difference.
Correct.
Yeah, I like that.
Levels of
Great story.
For me, it encapsulates.
Yeah.
It summarizes what we do as Monroe County Habitat for Humanity.
Okay. And so when you actually rehab these homes, I know you said that you give out zero interest mortgages.
Correct.
Right? Is there a program that you place these families under to ensure that they are paying their mortgage on time, or teaching them financial literacy?
Okay.
Is there something that goes along with that?
Wow, that's a great question. It's like I prepped you for that. So yeah, there is a program out of Scranton that we refer people to. It's called NeighborWorks, and it is a home prep program to prepare renters to become homeowners. It's a free program, so we encourage everyone to do it. If you're a renter now and you think you might want to be a homeowner in the future, sign up for this program. It's a free course, and they'll teach you financial skills, how to be prepared to be a homeowner, so it's a very valuable program that we encourage anyone that wants to be a homeowner to take part of. So yeah, NeighborWorks is the organization that does that. Again, it's another organization that we collaborate with. There are also some government programs that I'll bring up that we will occasionally use under certain circumstances. For the home preservation, the USDA has a 502 grant loan program. If you're over 62 and make less than $17,100 a year, which is unfortunately a lot of people, you can get up to a $10,000 grant from the USDA if you live in a rural area, which you don't have to pay back. So that's $10,000 that can help repair your home. And then they also have, on top of that, if you need more work than that, it's up to $40,000 loan, which is 1% over 20 years.
And what would the requirements be in order to get into a program like that?
So that would be the income level. You need to be under income level, a credit score of around 640. If you're under that, there's special circumstances, but so that's a valuable program that people can use even if they don't go through Habitat. They can use the USDA 504. One thing we're going to hopefully start using coming in the future. No one's doing this in northeastern Pennsylvania yet. Our nonprofit is actually trained for it, but no one is doing it currently. Is the USDA also has a 502 loan, which is designed to put low-income renters in homes. And it's a subsidized loan, which is basically a 1% loan over 33 to 38 years. So it people that can't afford a regular mortgage through regular mortgage companies would be able to go through the USDA and get a home. Again, it's in a rural area.
Sounds like that. When in New York, they had a HUD program, Housing Urban Development.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
And I just found out today, actually, from Commissioner David Parker, that Monroe County for first-time home buyers has a $10,000 grant to help you buy your own home. So if you're out there looking for a home and you're a first-time home buyer under certain income levels, the county will give you $10,000 to help buy your home.
It's grant. You have to pay it back.
It's a grant, so you don't have to pay it.
Outstanding.
And I'm happy that they have that because Monroe County, like you said, these taxes are getting higher. The rents are actually exploding.
Yes.
Thankfully, I own my home, but still, it's the taxes will continue to go up, and I guess it goes hand in hand with development in the area, right? Because we are up and coming. There are a lot of businesses coming into the area. A lot of just on over 209. In general, there's a bunch of stuff happening. There's a new Wawa coming.
Sure.
There's so many things coming. So I think that what you guys are doing is going to be really, really good for the community. Hopefully, we'll be able to get you some houses to rehab so that you can get those families in there, helping them out with that. Because it's tough. It's tough in Monroe County right now.
Oh, it is. Yeah, for renters and for potential home buyers.
Yes.
Housing is such an issue here.
How about people that are homeowners, they've retired, and they're having problems paying their mortgage? Do you have a program to help them out?
So we don't have a program for that. I would recommend any kind of help that you might need, regardless of what we do. We always recommend people to either dial 211 or call Pocono Mountain United Way, because they have access to every nonprofit and agency in the county. So they will be able to refer you to anyone that can help you. If you have any kind of need, you need food, you need diapers, you need housing, you need rent, you'll want to call Pocono Mountains United Way, and their number is 570-517-3954. They're a great resource here in the county, so please use them.
Just a little station break for a second. My name is Kendall Stevenson. This is the Empowerment Show. Along with my host here, my co-host is Joanna Terry. Our telephone number. It's one of those days. Telephone number here is 888-304-4401. If anybody like to pick up the phone and give us a call, or you got a question for Mr. Fabian, please give us a call. Also, we like to remind again that in August 17th, we're going to have an event. It's known as Unity in the Community. We like everyone to come out, have a good time. It is exactly what it says it is. It's unity in the community. So yes, we are diverse, and we will have kids from everywhere, from multicultural children out there, parents, adults. And yes, it is God fearing, so we probably say a prayer prior to the event starting. It will be on August 17th at 12 noon. We'll also have a car show and live entertainment. And if anybody wants to get involved, they can go online and look up our vendors. Terry, the name of the vendor? Our vendor? It's vendor at
unityinthecreamery.pa.
Vendor at unityinthecommunity.com.
.pa.
.pa.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. All right. You got a question for me?
So I know, besides the grand opening, I know your primary focus is that, right? Do you have anything else happening? I know you have the I guess it's a raffle or a giveaway that you're doing for the golden ticket.
Yeah, so that, I mean, that's it doesn't cost anything. It's free.
Yeah.
That'll be an online contest just for fun.
My ticket.
So
I'm gonna fight you for it.
No, we got people after the show.
So I'll let you sing. I've got a golden ticket if you want to do that. So we have that. We have other events we have throughout the year. We just finished up in May. We have our one of our two main fundraisers is called She Nailed It, which is we had that down at Shawnee. It's an all-female nailing competition. We have it every year, every spring, summer, where teams of 4 women go head-to-head with other teams of 4 women to see how many nails they can put in a board in 2 minutes. It's a fierce competition. It's a lot of fun. We had a great raffle there, many prizes. So we do that every year. So we're always looking for more teams.
Mm-hmm.
We had Weiler Brush sent us 2 teams. NeighborWorks actually had a team with us. ESSA had a team. We had some fantastic teams this year, and it was such a fun occasion. And then we have our golf tournament coming up.
All right.
September 25th at Great Bear. You can find out more about that on habitatmc.com, our website. So we're always looking for sponsors and teams to play golf that day. It's a fun day at Great Bear, which is a fantastic golf course. So certainly we want that. And then we always have a big volunteer appreciation dinner in November. So if you get into volunteer now, besides getting your 10% at the restore, you'll also get invited to our annual dinner, which is usually held down at Shawnee Resort. Rob Howell down there, the GM, does a great job running Shawnee, and it's always a fun time. So we have that, and we might be working on another annual fundraiser, but that's not out yet. We'll keep that secret, and you'll just have to find out when it gets announced.
It's not fair.
I need to remember to go on to sign up. Yvette just texted me, and she's like, I'm on.
Hello, Yvette. How are you, young lady?
Hey,
Good to see you. Type of prices. What kind of prices would I look for if I go into the store? What kind of money am I looking to spend?
Okay, so we still have a bunch of nice Adirondack chairs that Lowe's was selling for $284. We're selling them for $79.
Okay.
I just saw up at the local hardware store. We have
Plus my 10%.
Well, then you got your 10%. Yeah. So
you're right.
we have these other Adirondack chairs that we just got. I just saw them at one of the local hardware stores for $30. We're selling them for $19. We have paint that's $5 a gallon. We have some new. We're hooking up with this other company that's actually going to donate 350 gallons worth of brand new paint.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have paint.
Interior, exterior.
Interior and exterior, and you'll save a lot than going to the big box stores. So, and at the same time, that money stays in Monroe County and will help your neighbors live in safe and decent homes.
I'm excited about that because I would go all the way to either the Lehigh Valley Restore, and I would get like tile and things of that nature because they have a bunch of stuff, and it was always at good prices. But I'm actually helping them, so it's nice to be able to go down because you guys are maybe like 5 or 7 minutes away from my home.
Right.
I can just go down to the Monroe County one and buy my stuff there and help the community all in one. So. Yeah. I like that.
No, we're very excited. If we leave the door open now, we have people just walking in because they think we're open, or they want us to be open. We're getting there as soon as we can, so July 12th is the day to circle your calendar if you don't get one of those 5 golden tickets.
Give me my ticket.
And I mean your
Still
ticket.
trying to give away my ticket.
Excuse me, you have to do what everyone else is doing. Make sure that you follow the page, like, share, follow the page on Facebook, right? July 11th. What about if you're
No,
already
July 12th.
Well, so
July 11th.
July 11th is the golden
That's
ticket
the golden
day.
ticket day.
Okay.
Yes.
July 12th will be the opening for everybody. It's not the grand opening; it'll be a soft opening, but we'll be open the regular hours, and then we'll do the grand opening later in the summer or early fall, when we just have a big party and celebrate the opening. And it's so exciting because we'll be able to help so many more people through this funding
Yes.
opportunity.
So my question is for the golden ticket giveaway.
Okay.
I'm already following the page. Now I have to unfollow and then wait until
No.
July 11th.
No, you're going to watch out for a post that
Okay.
talks about the golden ticket.
Okay.
You're going to like and share it on your own page, and we'll tell you how to highlight it, so that way all your friends find out about it, and that way all your friends can get a chance at the golden ticket as well. And it's all about getting the information out about our opening, and hopefully it'll be a fun way to have a controlled opening, have some fun with it, and that way we'll be ready for the 12th to welcome everybody in our building.
It's going to be a madhouse in there. Everyone's excited about it.
Oh, they are. Yeah, I'm walking down the street and people are you open yet? Are you open yet? And unfortunately not. We're trying. It's all right. We just got the roof to stop leaking 2 weeks ago. So
Yeah.
we're thrilled
And
about
they're not
that.
selling Jordans, right?
And so no. So just so you know, the resource is going to be located in the, like you said, the old Weiss. I guess it's the plaza there.
Yes.
But it used to be Mr. Z's as well, for those people who have been up there for a long time.
Yes, correct. Yeah, there was a Dollar Tree there. There's
Yes.
some fantastic restaurants.
Yes.
I think I've gained a couple of weight pounds since we
North
moved
Main
in.
Street,
No.
611.
Right off of 209 Business.
Yeah,
Right across from where
Business,
Strategy
Right
Play
across
on.
where of the 1836
Where the car show was at.
saloon and the car
Okay,
show was at,
okay.
right in that plaza there, the
Yeah.
resource there.
Okay.
Right around the corner from Alaska Pete's.
Yes.
Yeah. We're
There's a
very
good
excited.
halal place there as well. There's a nice halal
Yes, there is.
Chinese pizza, the Italian.
Yeah,
There's a
we're-
bunch of stuff there.
Our office is right above the halal place, and so all day we're smelling it. They're like, "Oh, I'm hungry." They make some great food.
Well,
They
you got to
do.
get them to donate some food.
I'm pretty sure they would be okay with that. They're nice people.
Yes, they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. All the business owners there
Yeah.
have been great. They're anxious for us to open as well, because I'm sure that'll bring them more business.
Absolutely.
So do you still practice your ministry?
No, I'm not in the ministry anymore. I with all the other things I'm doing, I don't have a whole lot of time for that. I have some other hobbies that we actually, my wife and I do a guided historic tour down in Delaware Water Gap
Okay.
every weekend. So the incredible music history of the Gap is, the jazz there is just fantastic. And we just opened up a winery there too. So
What's the name of the
Wow.
wine?
it's Cardinal Hollow Winery.
Cargo Hollow?
Cardinal Hollow. Down in the Castle Inn. It's open on the weekends and has some great wines there. So
I like that Cardinal Hollow. I like that.
yeah,
Mm.
Yes, cardinals have really, really significant meaning. So yeah, you're gonna be doing great over there. And you said you have a guided tour as well. Is that a bus that you?
No,
because
no.
I've seen some.
there's the
guided
trolley.
tours,
There's the
yeah.
trolley around. I actually helped fact check the trolley tour. But we work with them. This is tourthecastle.com is actually the website. The Castle Inn down there has some fantastic music history. Fred Waring, who's a big band leader in the area, he owned that property and ran his music empire out of that property. So it's the kind of the Fred Waring story, and incredible people spent there. So many talented people spend their formative years practicing music down there. And it's a great story. One of the people that I met down there was she was a Fred Waring Pennsylvanian, Jackie Mayer, She was a Waring, Pennsylvania in 1961. In 1963, she was Miss America.
Wow.
So you never know who you're going to meet
Yeah.
down in Delaware water.
Does they take a trolley?
Yeah, there's a trolley
It's
car
like a
that I've
trolley or like a
seen.
cable car
No,
trolley?
it's a gas powered trolley.
Oh.
They do have that.
Okay.
That's a separate company that does that. That's a fun tour too. Pocono Joe is the guy who's usually the tour guide on that.
How far around do they take you?
To Shawnee, down to around Shawnee Presbyterian, which is a really cool church. Down to with 611 closed, they have to kind of take a roundabout way down to Portland. The walking bridge across the Delaware River. So that's part of that tour. But I'm not part of that tour.
Okay. Yeah, you're doing a lot. When going back to the Monroe County Habitat, what is the Facebook page that everyone can follow so that when that post comes up, they'll know to like and share it
Okay.
so they can have their
All right,
chance
Terry,
as
turn the
well.
mic down.
So we have two Facebook pages. One for Habitat for Humanity, which is Monroe County Habitat for Humanity. You might need to put PA in there because there's at least 4 other Monroe County habitats in the United States, like Wisconsin and Indiana. So it's Monroe County Habitat for Humanity, the one in Pennsylvania, and that's that covers what we do with home preservation and home partnership. And then we just recently opened up Monroe County Habitat for Humanity Restore Facebook page, and so that we're already putting things on for sale that you can buy right now before we even open.
I saw chairs.
Yep, we got chairs. We do have chairs. So certainly check that out. Mark that. Like us, follow us, and keep an eye open for that golden ticket.
Did you watch the video when they perused the store and they were showing everything?
I did see it. I
That was
didn't watch it
cool.
in its entirety. No.
I
Yeah.
My
No, it's
golden
such a
ticket.
huge space. I'm excited for you.
Me and my golden ticket. Man. So, young man, how did you become you? What educational background? If I want to do what you do,
Well,
how do I do that?
I
How
just
do I
have to
get
love
there?
to help people.
I took a rather circuitous route to where I am now. I grew up in the Lehigh Valley, in Saukey Valley, actually, and I actually worked at the Bethlehem Steel. I was still an active steel mill. Graduated Saukey Valley High School down there, and went on to Westchester University. I got my bachelor's degree in music, and unfortunately, I'm a percussionist, so I have a horrible voice. My ears just horrible. So all 4 years of getting my music degree, I was told maybe you should change your major. So I then considered ministry. I spent a year in the seminary, was thinking about being a priest, and then decided I want to get married. So I've been married now 32 years to my wife, and I have 2 incredible boys that are grown up and doing their own thing. And then so that I finished up my master's degree at Marywood University with the master's in religious formation. So I worked at a parish here in Stroudsburg for 23 years. We had a Sunday school of over 750 kids, 60 teacher volunteers. It was a great program to be a part of, and that was a wonderful part of my life. And now I've moved on to this part where I'm helping people in a different way, but all for the good.
Yes. Awesome.
It still sounds like he's ministering. I mean, not so much.
It's in his blood.
I wanted to say without the brick and mortar, but it's actually with the brick and mortar, and that's what he's using as his tool.
Yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
an outstanding thing. All right, thank you very much for coming in, and we really do appreciate you having you here.
Well, and
Yes.
thank you for having me. I would love to come back in the future and hopefully present you with your golden ticket.
Yeah, my golden ticket. You heard what you said, right? My
I
golden
heard.
ticket. Okay.
Well, you know what? If you can, before you go, if you can just touch on the website, the community can go to volunteer, and as well as your store hours and opening. So this way they have that again.
All right. So our website is a one-stop shop. So it's Habitat MC for Monroe County, habitatmc.com. And there you can find out how to volunteer, how to information about our restore and our hours and location. It also has on our about our golf tournament coming up. So that's a one-stop shop at habitatnc.com. If you want to call our office, it's 570-216-4390, and Yvette will be the one that picks up. So she'll be on the other end of that line, and you can say hi to her. And you can stop in our office. If you want to stop in our office, we are on the second level above the restore at 2610 Milford Road. You stop in, I might even give you a tour of the new store before we open. So there's that possibility as well.
And are you taking monetary donations?
So we always take monetary donations. If someone wants to donate to us, all of that money again stays in Monroe County. That's what's important to remember. So we take monetary donations. We take plenty of donations to the restore as well. If you have likely used appliances or some furniture that's in really good condition that you don't need anymore, we will be happy to take that and then repurpose it so it doesn't end up in the landfill. And then you're also helping your neighbors live in safe and decent
Does
lives.
that come out as a tax donation?
You can. We will give you a slip to use it as a tax donation as well.
Okay, thank you for that.
Thank
Okay.
you.
You're
Say what you
welcome.
always say.
I say be yourself because everyone else is taken.
I always say peace. Thank you for tuning into Gynesis Radio every Wednesday from 6 to 7. My name is Kendall Stevenson. I am the host of the Empowerment Show. Shaquana Terry is my co-host. And together, we are unity in the community. We are much better together than we are separate.
That's right.
All right. Peace.